Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
Wait, what? You're saying it's alcohol, wine, and
Nah, I said the cup could be like a vase for for plants. You know, you put dirt and stuff in it.
yeah.
But it also could be for like a liquor cup. So they like drink wine. But it also could be a dessert cup. Like they put dessert, like pudding or something in there. And you got the spoon and you know.
Well, I think technically it could be all three because of the brand.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. So, Now, I do have a question for you.
Bitches.
If your woman had a sexy-ass mom, and then the mom saw photos of your dick and reacted like that mother did, what are your thoughts?
I'm not going to say I'm giving her the D. But I'm not going to say
I'm giving her the D.
if she pursues it, I'm not giving her the D.
Yo, seriously speaking though, when you saw that video, she definitely in her head was thinking about ways to fuck her daughter's man, right?
It's like I don't think she thought of ways like that, but she liked what she saw. She definitely liked what she saw.
Yeah,
she said like even towards the end, she said I'm not going to be able to look at him the same because it's like you seen that man's dick, you know what that man's inches look like, which means every time you see him, you are gonna see that, and you tell me you're not gonna wonder what it's hitting for.
On a serious note, that video just doesn't make sense to me on a multitude of levels. But.
Well, he was trying to just get it in a public manner.
But do you think they actually sent photos of the dick, or do you think it was just rigged?
I think
because the
I
mom
think so.
was looking just as she received the photo. Literally,
she looked after the ding.
Yeah, but why is your mom looking at your phone?
She was right next to her. A lot of people, when you hear a text message, you look. You don't pay attention. You look. You're like, oh, okay.
I don't look.
Like,
I'm saying,
if somebody get a text message right next to me and I hear the thing.
If a woman's mom is that connected to her daughter's phone, she could get the same shit her daughter's getting. Just straight up.
Yeah.
Bro, she looked at the phone like it was her phone.
Well, I will say, if I'm next to my mom and I get a text message, she'll look. My mom would definitely look. She won't pay attention. She'll look like a quick. She won't pay attention, though, but she'll look.
Okay.
My mom's just nosy, though. I mean, I could be her mom. But I will say, not to be rude or racist, it's a lot of white people that do that just look in people's phones. Because I have somebody at work, if I'm texting or doing anything on my phone, they'll just come over, hey, what are you doing? I don't know you like that. Stop looking at my fucking phone.
If you're just on your phone, they say, what are you doing?
Yeah, like if I'm on my phone or whatever, I won't say it, but I have this coworker.
Yeah.
And if I'm on my phone or watching TV or something, and I'm just sitting there, they'll come over. Hey, what you doing? What are you watching? I got like 2-3 coworkers that do that.
And they're all white?
Yes. That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna say it's a race thing, but I will say
it's a something thing.
Yeah, but I will say it's more common from what I experienced. I'm not gonna say everybody. From what I experienced, it's more common for a white person to do that than a black person.
Dude, people are just, what's the word? They're just too comfortable around other people.
And I don't understand that. I don't understand that.
I'll never understand how.
Because we come from the hood. We pay attention to what we need to pay attention to, not looking for other people's shit.
So do you think it's a neighborhood thing?
I would say, because I know the one person went to Lockport High School, and they're literally the whole Lockport goes to one fucking high school.
Yeah, I know that shit is wild.
Yeah, and it's like, I'm pretty sure they're not in a poor neighborhood, but it's not the richest either.
But I just don't understand for example, depending on which work environment you are, you could be a brand new person. And people would just come up to you and talk whatever they say to you, talk shit or express how their day is. And in my head, I'm thinking, yo, I could be a serial killer. Yet you're just opening up to me or you're fucking with me. Like, you don't know my history. You just came up to me, smacked my ass, and said, you better get the fuck to work. And I'm thinking in my head, yo, what if I'm a serial killer? You're dead tonight. You just smacked the wrong ass.
Dead.
I just don't understand. For me, I don't know if it is because of a hood thing or, to be fair, we're also very...
I think it's just how we were raised. I ain't gonna say how we were raised, but it's like our environment of where we're raised.
Okay, I like that more because my mom, she's low key like that, but she's an older woman, and a lot of older women they just like to talk. Yeah. So I can understand that, but I'm always thinking in my head, yo, literally, this is the first day we worked together, and you just told me your life story.
Yeah, I literally do not understand that. We don't know each other from the back of our hands, but yet you're telling me your life story. I don't understand that. And you think I care. That's the really crazy part. Because you think I care. And you want a response out of me.
I'm not giving it to you.
All I'm going to say is, damn, that's crazy. Because I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
You know what's even funnier, though, is because I'm one of those people, especially if I know I'm going to have to work with you consistently.
Yeah.
I don't want to create a hostile environment.
Exactly.
So it's not that I care, as you said. It's just I'm trying to let you know that I heard you, but I'm not listening.
I'm not. Yes, completely that. No lie. I'm sorry to say this. He's gay. The coworker, my one coworker.
You have a homosexual.
Yeah, and he thinks I'm his bestie, and it's like, yes, we talk every day, but it's because you talk to me.
Is he trying to fuck Loki?
No, I hope not.
Because he
did make it clear. Like when I first started talking to him, I was working with him, and he came over and he worked with me. So obviously, I'm like trying to make him comfortable, and I was like, it's our, like I said, like you said, we're gonna work together every day.
So make it a decent environment.
Yeah, and it's not like I started the conversation, or I did start the conversation, but it's not like I made it known, like, hey, we're cool. It was just regular conversation, like, you work here, this is how things go. Yeah, this is how things go, this is what we're going to do, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, all right, cool. But after that, it started picking up, like, conversations just randomly started picking up. And I was like, that's fine. I don't have a problem as long as you don't say nothing crazy. Like, I'm not gay. And he asked me, he was like, are you... Bi? Like, one day he asked me, he was like, are you...
experimenting?
Bisexual? Gay? And I was like, no, I date girls. And he was like, oh, okay. He's like, I'm not asking because I want to fuck you. But he's he's a blunt person.
I don't know, bro.
But he was like, I'm not asking because I want to fuck you. But,
dude,
you just
my history,
seem friendly. I was like, no, I'm just chilling.
Every homosexual that befriended me, they only befriended me for one reason.
Probably.
And, this is why I know, because we're both men. I know how you're thinking, motherfucker.
Like I said, I told him, I said, I am not into men, so don't worry about it. I even told him how many girls I fucked, and I didn't tell him that. Well, but I told him, like, I have girls.
But to be fair, that's no different than those lesbians that try to turn straight women homosexuals, even if it's for one night.
Yeah.
Because they want to have that ego trip, like, oh, okay, I turned you. Even if it was for one night.
Not at all. Well, I understand that part, though, because it is girls that I'd be like, oh, I turned her out. So it's like, exactly. That's a confidence boost. Yeah. I will say that. But no, not at all. But it's like, dude, like every day, I literally, like, we're at the point, like, we're not new. You've been working with me for months now. So it's like, now I don't care to talk to you. Yeah, I literally just want to do my job and go the fuck home. Like, especially if I'm watching TV. I watch TV to make my time go by fast. So I'm watching.
Yo, do you understand that? You obviously see me listening or watching something, which means I'm trying to make my time go by quicker or I want to ignore people.
Yeah.
So why are you interrupting both aspects of why I'm doing this activity right now?
It's crazy because it's like, if you want to start a conversation or you want to talk about something, that's fine. Don't make this conversation long because obviously you know
or personal.
I'm watching something.
Yeah.
I'm watching something. So don't drag it. Say what you got to say and move the fuck on.
But that's the issue with a lot of people now too. They drag everything.
Yes.
They drag everything.
But it's like now every conversation is something crazy. And then it's also
Why would the dude?
yeah, every time. And it's like I literally would not talk to like today. I didn't talk to him all day. I looked at him. He looked at me. I said, "What's up?" and kept it moving. Didn't talk to him all day. He wants to wait until like 2 hours before, and he's telling me everything from when he came in to him waking up,
Do you think it's a lonely
dudes
factor?
he talked to, all this other stuff. And it's like, it probably is. I'm not going to lie. It probably is. But at the same time, it's like, I don't care. And I tell him sometimes, like, bro, you're annoying. Like, he's one of those guys that he just talks. You're just talking. You're not talking about nothing serious. You're just talking.
To talk.
Yes. And I'm like, you're annoying.
Which is the most wasteful use of language.
Yes.
The whole point of language is to communicate information. And information is normally used in the form of importance.
Yes.
So what is the importance of this conversation right now?
Bro, the man, like today, he likes this one guy that works behind us. He likes this one guy. The dude's working or whatever, and I'm working. He comes over to me because his oven is down. He comes over to me, talk, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Little conversation.
Yeah.
I don't really care. So, and then he's like, I don't think he's wearing drawers.
Now, by the way, it would be different if you actually knew him, let alone were cool with him.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, I don't need to know that. He's like, well, you know, I don't care. I don't care, bro. That's weird. I don't care. Like, how do you, like, what, bro? That shit was like, it's just little stuff like that that's aggravating. And it's like, some stuff don't need to be said. We're not that cool. Man, it's just annoying.
To be fair, I the more I gather information and the more I experience, I low-key understand why so many women are single nowadays. Because, dude, men are so fucking lame now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's nothing interesting about it. It's the same shit.
Dude, it's either the same boring shit or the same fake made-up shit where it's copied and pasted, and now women understand the game. And
it's crazy. You can see, like, now it's more driven females than it is men.
which has nothing to do with the females and has everything to do with the men.
Yes. Yes.
And that is the sad reality of...
Like especially in our community, it's
Yeah.
a lot of females that's willing to work harder
than the men.
than the men. And it's crazy.
And you know what? I was just thinking about this today. And the craziest part, too, is that those same men who aren't willing to work, they want everything.
Yep. And they swear they're the shit.
And I know a lot of people have been saying this for years, a lot more famous and well-spoken individuals. But at the end of the day, how can you think you are something when you've done nothing, you have nothing, and you can't support anything that you're claiming?
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. Dude, and I keep going back to the whole concept of people saying they want to be something. Whatever it is, they want to be famous, they want to be rich, they want to be powerful. But they're not willing to do anything. And then at the same time, they want the easy route to it. When people don't... Dude, forget modern history. If you just go back in the millennium, even people who were passed down kingdoms, the truly great individuals, they had to work for it. Even the princes and the princesses, where they were passed down this royalty, the ones who are remembered, they had to bust their ass off to make their empire stay great or become greater. And people don't realize that.
Yeah.
And nowadays, this is the most infuriating thing. I'm so sick of seeing guys say they don't have a job, bro. Okay, I'm not saying there's a lot of great jobs, but if you don't have a job, that's a fucking you problem.
Oh yeah. Because it's so many places that's hiring right now
That need workers.
Yeah. And it's crazy because before it was hard to find a job. Now it's so easy.
Which is so weird. Pre-COVID, it was so hard to get a job, but post-COVID, it's the flood works have come out, and
Yeah, exactly. And then not only that, we have like apps that help us find jobs, like Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed helps so many people find jobs. It's crazy. And so it's like
LinkedIn.
it's like you're literally just not trying, bro.
Yeah. Job search,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
It's like you're literally just not trying. Like the one guy
Facebook?
today. Yeah, like the one guy today. He said he signed up last week. He's working with me today.
Yeah, because people, somebody I know at Milkbone, he was only working there for 4 months. When he first started, his seniority was in the mid 200s.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's in the mid 100s. So he bumped up literally 100 places because all the people ahead of him either got fired, quit, or retired
Yeah.
in less than 4 months.
Yeah.
That's how desperate these companies are right now. And that's why these people, be it personally, be it through peers, be it just online, they're talking about how they're poor, they're talking about how they're feeling down and stuff. Dude, I personally know this because I'm naturally a depressed person, and I had a lot of bouts. If you aren't doing anything and you are alone, what the fuck do you think your mind's going to think about?
Depression. You're gonna be thinking about
Yes,
killing
because
yourself and all this
you're
other
not
stuff.
active. You're by yourself, so you don't have the community base to boost you up,
Yeah.
or at the very least to keep your mind sidetracked. So what are you going to do? You actually think you're going to think about positive thoughts? No, you're probably going to think about how hungry you are, and since you're not doing anything with your life, that hunger is going to make you feel even worse, even though it's not initially.
Because it's like now you're just thinking like, I'm poor, and I got to do this, I got to do that.
And then what's
So,
the other thing you think about when you're lonely? You think about sex. We're humans. And now you're thinking about how you're not getting sex because you're a fucking bum. Why aren't you getting sex? Oh, maybe because you're a bum. Now, if you have a great personality, that might be able to replace some of your bumminess. Not saying you're a bum, but you have such a great personality. Even if you were a bum, you would still be able to get women.
Right.
But it would be harder.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people don't have personalities. And let's be real. As many people are saying, if you don't have a job, if you're out of weight, et cetera, how do you think women are looking at you?
Looking like you ain't shit. You ain't.
Exactly.
They don't need you.
Like, for example, when
You ain't doing nothing for them.
on average, when a man looks at a lazy, fat woman, do we get turned on or do we get turned off?
Turned off.
So why the fuck should a woman get turned on by the same traits in a man? And if anything, that's more disgusting in a man because a man is supposed to be doing something with his life in terms of genetics, how we're supposed to be the providers and all that crap.
Yeah.
I don't get it, bro.
I don't either. It's a turnoff for a lot of females to see a guy not do at least doing something for herself.
Something.
Something.
And nowadays, because of the internet, since women can see what men across the world are doing, now you have to do more than you used to have to do. Because before, if you were in a small town, all you had to do was compete with the people in the small town.
Yeah.
Now you're competing against the world. So
You
now
know what's crazy? It's also like for females would date a guy for a guy who at least is trying.
the hustle.
Yeah, you don't
grind.
have to be rich. You don't have to, but as long as you have
You have to
stuff
have the
in mind,
mentality.
Yes, as long as you have like a goal or something, a female will date you without a question because they know you're trying to do something.
Yeah.
Even if you fail, you tried.
Yeah. Well, you have to keep trying for them
Yeah.
to be there, but
Yeah.
yeah. No, I agree. And it's the same thing. Women don't want, modern women in America, especially the Northeast and the West Coast, don't want to hear this. The men who are actually busting their ass off and they're grinding, they're hustling, they're trying to get the highest status they can.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why we don't like feminists is because when we come home, we don't want to hear bitching. We want to come home and hear our woman say, we missed you. We love you. Oh, you're hungry? Either dinner's already made or I'm going to make it right now. Or they're going to give you a massage to release the tension. Or they're going to suck your dick on spot to release the tension.
I wish that could happen. I walk in and a female's like, "Oh, you had a rough day? Sit down, I got you." Baby, let me take a shower first. No, I got you.
Yo, that's even better.
All right, taste this sweaty dick.
This sweaty, salty dick.
And then we're going to take a shower together. That's fine.
And
Yeah.
then when you get out the shower, the dinner's already, the oven pops.
What? I don't even care if it's just a sandwich. It's just the whole point of you
The
made me-
principle.
yeah.
Yes.
You knew I was hungry, so you did something for me. I don't care if it's a sandwich or some fucking chips. That is fine. Give me some water on the side. That is fine. It's just a whole thought. What?
No, I
Oh.
agree with you.
I would love it. I don't even care if you order takeout. You just knew I was hungry, so I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Man,
It's the
The
thought behind the process.
yeah. Wow.
And
Maybe I'm doing stuff wrong. You know?
well, you got one step down. You got the motivation. You
Oh,
might
yeah.
you might bitch here and there, but you're still doing it.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Hey, it's unfortunate now until 5 years, 15 years from now when you could look back and say,
All that bitching was worth it.
and now you're hustling, but you're not hustling in a miserable, condensed, overheated factory. Now you're hustling in the world of life, and you're traveling the world hustling. Bro, I'm so yo. By the way, I saw your mom. And
Yeah, she told me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yo,
she told
just
me.
so you know, I planned on seeing her because of her birthday.
Yeah.
And I made a vow to the people who are close to me. I want to actually see at least once in a while for special occasions. And
Yeah.
she was in Florida. And it just coincidentally enough, the gap between when I planned to see her and when I was actually able to see her, you ended up talking to her about the conglomerate. And it just,
It worked out.
yeah. And I didn't even bring it
told
up.
her. She was like, she was like, you know, your brother came over. I said, which one? She was like,
Oh, yeah, literally?
yeah.
Or
She was
yeah.
like, you only have like 2 brothers. I said, my little brother? She was like, no, the other one. I said, oh, bro. In my phone, your name is bro, man.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo, give me that. I appreciate that.
But yeah, I was like, oh, bro. And then she was like, yeah.
Yo, that reminds me of what's that video game series? With like all the different mans. It's like Heat Man.
I have no.
There's like a
clue.
whole bunch of games. It goes up to 12. Oh, Mega Man. That's
Okay,
what it
yeah,
reminded
yeah,
me of.
yeah.
Bro Man.
Yeah,
My bad. That was
Mega Man.
a side tangent.
But yeah, and then she was telling me like what happened or whatever, and I was like, well, now you're involved. Congrats. I said, you ready to get this money?
Yo, I tried to be as professional as possible, but she
She was like,
kept making it not emotional, but very sentimental. And then at the very end, after I explained everything, she looked me in my eyes and she says, even though I appreciate how you explained everything as you did, once I saw she said, once I saw the passion and the conviction in your eyes, I already knew.
She was like, I was already down. I don't know why he explained everything. I was like, he was trying to be professional, Mom. She was like, he sat on the floor, folded his feet, and sat right in front of me. I was like, he just trying to get that connection. And then she was like, the connection was already there. I was already giving him money. I was like, all right. She was like, and then she was like, yeah, I told him if I was giving my money to anybody, it would definitely be him.
Yeah.
I was like, I said the same thing. She was like, that's my son. I was like, I said the same thing.
Yeah, the funny part is that she more or less, not in the same depth, but that's exactly what she said to me at the end, and I felt honored. Yo, at the
Tay
end,
asked about you today too. She
Really?
was like, I heard Francis came over. She was like, I miss him. She was like, how does he look? I was like,
how old do I look?
how does he look?
Oh,
I was like, white man, long white hair. I mean, long luxurious hair.
yo, you know
I was like, and he works out.
you know, mother didn't know about the long hair,
Yeah, she didn't know. She hasn't seen you in like a long time, bro.
but it hasn't been 7 years because I remember she dropped you off one time and I saw her.
She
But
probably didn't see the hair. You probably had it wrapped up or something.
that's what I'm figuring because when she saw my hair, she said, "What is this?"
Yeah. You seen her hair?
Oh, that shit. Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah, that's all her.
Long as
Bro.
putting these black women to shame.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
Dude, I don't
And
want
it's
to
crazy because when she started, bro, she had this much hair.
I remember from when I was younger, bro.
I was like, what? Bro,
Impressive.
definitely.
Dedication.
Definitely. Staying on top of it, keeping it clean. She makes her own little sprays for her hair to grow.
Oh, okay.
All of that.
Oh, she's committed.
Mm-hmm. If I need something for my hair, like, Mom, I need some oil. She's like, oh, yeah, let me put this together in her hair.
It was
go.
it was nice seeing her. I don't know how it's going personally, but at least when I was there, she seemed very optimistic and positive. I know
Yeah.
she always is, but it was more than I remember or recall.
Truthfully, I think it's the age.
That she's just becoming more wise and stuff.
Yeah. Also, she knows she has a lot of health problems individually. So she just knows life is short.
Oh, so
So
she's
she
trying to
could
be
go
thankful.
Yeah. So now it's like, I want to make sure the people I love are okay. So she goes, most of the time, she does go out of her way to be like, are you okay? Hey, I miss you. Hey, I love you. And there's people like she don't even like anymore. And she will be like, it's okay. I don't like you, but as long as you're okay.
That's very respectable.
Yeah. And it's, like I said, it's also, like you said, like wisdom. It just comes with age and all that. But it's like,
Not always.
not always.
You still
yes.
have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not always, but it's like she's just looking at stuff like a different way compared to what I grew up with her with.
Yeah.
I would
No,
say.
I sense that. She low key even cussed around me. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh wow, this is. She's loosening up,
Yeah.
but in the right areas. You know, she's not becoming soft. She's just opening up
Yeah.
to the people she cares about.
Yes. And I still have to get used to that.
I know because I wasn't because I was half the time I was thinking in my head, does she act like this around Danielle? Because I wonder how he takes this now compared to
I'm more used to it than you are,
Yeah.
but I will say it's,
at least when it first happened though.
yeah. I actually catch myself opening up to her a lot now.
But that's a good thing.
Yeah, like me and my mom now have like a real good connection, which we never really had. Like we had a connection, but it wasn't as good as it is now.
Well, I noticed that it must have been getting tighter because when we talk about certain aspects, you just naturally bring her up,
Yeah.
where before you might not have. So I just subconsciously thought, oh, their bond is getting tighter just
Yeah.
because of how you're bringing her up randomly in conversations.
Yeah, so
But that's a good thing.
I love that lady.
Well, now for a multitude of reasons, I have to do her. I have to do her justice now. I'm
Okay.
motivated.
Love that lady. Guys, we did skip the intro. So, welcome to Rhinos and Aliens. Hello. Thank you for being here for like the past 30 minutes. And
Dude, it's been hot. Yo, if you didn't bring that up, I thought we
was gonna
already
keep going.
did the
Yeah.
intro.
So, I mean, we can.
Yo,
Are you gonna
This-
gonna skip this or are you gonna?
no, let's do it. This will be like the new James Bond. Did you see the new James Bond?
Oh, I didn't.
Well, long story short, the film starts. The intro of the film, I'm not even lying to you, is 30 minutes. You know how the James Bond films normally have those?
They did that last time on the other James Bond.
Bro.
But it wasn't 30 minutes, I don't think.
It was twice as long as that.
Oh.
Because you know what I'm talking about? How they normally do a mini intro and then they do the title scene and then they have the film?
Yeah.
Dude, this quote-unquote intro was 30 minutes.
Oh.
So, bam, James Bond style.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Rhinos and Aliens.
I don't know how it goes. I'm going to fuck it up. But James Bond.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the Rhinos and Aliens show. We are thankful for you being here. This is me, the Don Dada of all Dons.
Let's go.
Hello. And in front of me, I have...
Nature boom. Nature boom. I'm all over the place.
Thank you for tapping into the number one podcast in Western New York. Come on, man. This is episode 165.
Hey.
165. Yeah, I think we got to do something big for like 200.
Oh, yeah, of course we have to.
Got to do something big. But other than that, thank
And
you for tapping in.
I'm trying to do something big for 169 and 181.
Okay.
Because you know 69 is just 69 is a great number. And then 81, Kobe.
Big facts. Big fact.
Okay, I don't know where this energy's coming from.
But before we start this, well, I would say before we start this video,
After
but
we start this video,
since you're already here and you watched this long, might as well like, subscribe, and hit that bell for all of our notifications when we post, and hit that tap or click that link in the description.
yes.
So you can go ahead and tap over to locals.com
to help support us directly.
Yes, sir.
85% goes to us.
Yes, sir.
There's not a better deal. YouTube's like, we're going to take 50. No, locals, we're only going to take 15.
Yes, sir.
So please,
if you have any coins, go ahead and
insert
tap
those
in.
coins.
Please,
like,
thank you.
Like we're one of those machines where you're about to get a toy, but you're guaranteed to get amusement because we're always amusing you and spitting straight facts. I don't know why I keep wanting to nut.
What? What?
I saw a lot of ass around today, so
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
And
Nothing
then
wrong with that.
yeah, and then I was thinking about
My girlfriend's upset with me. I was supposed to go see her today.
oh really?
Yeah. But I was playing the game. I got caught up in the game. The game was really good though, you know?
That's how you know she cares.
Yeah, she got upset though.
Why didn't she come over and just help you out?
I said that too. I was like, why didn't you just come over? But
That's-
she was working at that time when I got off. I told her, she asked me if I was coming over. I said, yeah, but I'm coming over a little later. And then she was like, all right, why? I was like, I'm going to go play the game. She was like, oh, okay. And then I went to go play the game. I got caught up in the game. She was still working at that time.
Yo, we need to get her back on because I want to ask so many questions when you're both here. I want to grill.
We can do it.
We should do it.
We can do it.
Yo, you know her friend? I was trying to get her to do OnlyFans, but I think she's only interested if you're part of it, which I understand, I guess.
Part of what?
Part of the discussion.
Oh, okay.
Because she was all down, and then I told her, because when she was planning on coming over, I let her know that Danielle was busy, and then she never got back to me. So I just read into that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No, because, bro, I have a game plan. I have a, huh? Who?
Can we talk to her?
Yeah. Dude, we need to get, dude, my brain, I'm in hustle mode right now, dude. I'm in.
Okay, we can talk about this off camera.
Yeah, but no, but I have a plan, though. Like, I have a legit plan that doesn't expose her and is the most consistent way of getting money. Theoretically, you know, of course you have to build your base and stuff.
Yeah.
But once you get the base, it's the best way. It's one of those win-win ways where she doesn't have to seem like a slut, but she's also getting consistent money. And I'm thinking, why not? Because this is how so small-scoped individuals are. OnlyFans. They're trading it like porn, but OnlyFans wasn't created for that. Yeah. And most of the biggest OnlyFans do the least revealing aspects of what people expect.
That's a fact. It's a fact.
And your girlfriend's friend has the appearance, and she also has the mindset to where she could really get shit going.
Yeah.
And then when she has two men to help motivate her, because as much as women don't want to admit this, women are always more motivated when they have men supporting them, even if it's not a direct sexual relationship, as long as it's some type of serious relationship in terms of they know that we have their back and they have our back type, like an actual friendship, right?
Yeah.
And then, we're also going to, whenever she doesn't know exactly how to play a certain situation, boom, guy perspective. She has the woman perspective, now she has the guy perspective.
Big facts.
Dude, we got this, bro. Dude, hustle mode. Yo, by 30, we're going to be something. We don't need to put all our business out there.
2 years for me.
I know, bro. Dedicated. CC, your mom told me about your car note. I did not know that. That shit is crazy.
What?
The price of your car note?
Oh, yeah, it went up. Yeah.
That shit is wild.
That's kind of why I'm hustling for real.
Well, no wonder you don't have extra money to give to your homie. Now I know. If you would have just told me that, I would have said, okay, I understand, bro. It basically doubled, right?
Not double, but it did go about
at least
20% or something like that.
From what she told me, it sounded more like 20. It sounded more like 50%.
It's more than my rent.
Yeah, I know.
It's not. Well, it's not more than my rent. It is more than my rent, but my rent's kind of low compared to most rent.
Yeah, but no matter which way you try to spin that concept,
yeah.
it's
I'm spending more than.
it's more than your rent, bro.
Yeah, it's more than my rent, regardless.
Yeah.
You guys don't know. You guys don't need to know the prices. Just know it's getting paid though.
Okay, so I want to read you a comment by Serena Williams, and I just want your thoughts.
What's up?
Okay, so the comment is Serena Williams retires at 41, and she said, quote unquote, "Believe me, I never wanted to have to choose between tennis and a family. I don't think it's fair. If I were a guy, I wouldn't be writing this because I would be out there playing and winning while my wife was doing the physical labor of expanding our family." What are your thoughts?
I don't know what to say to that.
It sounds salty to me.
Is she upset that her man isn't doing what he's supposed to do or something?
Well, just to be clear, you know her husband is the founder and CEO of Reddit.
Reddit?
Reddit. The massive Reddit.
Oh, Reddit.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
What the fuck is she complaining about? Because she has to stop her sports? She has to stop playing tennis?
To raise
To
her
be a
family.
mom?
Yes. Dude, there's so many ways.
She's upset that her husband isn't a house husband? What's going on here?
Why have the kid then? If I was the child, you know how I would feel right now? You're basically blaming. I don't know is she blaming the child or is she blaming the fact that she's a woman?
I think she's blaming the fact that she's a woman.
But then why have a child? You knew this. And this is also, by the way, I just want to point this out. She hasn't won
She
a.
doesn't. She technically, well, I don't know what's really going on in her family, of course, or her personal life. But I was about to say she technically doesn't have to retire.
She doesn't. But this is the thing. Her most recent tournament was Wimbledon, and she got knocked out in the first round. So it's quite a coincidence that you just had the worst performance of your career.
But yet you're on to blame
The fact that
the
you're a woman
family.
and the family.
Yeah, you don't want to blame your personal
Yeah.
stuff.
I just didn't like it because for me, it sounded salty and she didn't take any responsibility.
Right. Yeah, I didn't like that because I don't like. Although I don't know who she's really putting the blame on to, but I also just don't like that she's doing that, putting the blame on something instead of.
Especially because you're retiring. Isn't the whole point of retirement supposed to be a celebration?
Yeah, exactly.
And
She's
you
been in
just
tennis for a long ass time, and you're one of the best women out. What are you complaining about that you have to retire? It's better to retire being good than being known as horrible.
And this is another thing too. She retired at 41. Most tennis players retire at 31. So you got to play tennis.
Oh, shit, for real?
Bro, tennis is one of the most competitive sports in the world. To where you have your few exceptions now.
But why so young?
Because it's just the tennis tournament or the tennis season is year round. It's not like football or basketball where it's half a season.
Yeah, it takes more out of your body and stuff.
Yes,
okay.
it's more. And then you also have to consider half the time they're playing on concrete too.
Hard on your knees, ankles, and
Yes, your
shin,
joints.
especially shin. Oh God.
Yeah. So the fact that she made it to 41 is beyond impressive.
Yeah.
For me, coming from the perspective of a poor individual who's working a 9 to 5, and then also I used to watch tennis all the time. I know more or less the history of Serena Williams from a professional perspective. You played. She made over $96 million playing tennis alone, not including endorsements. You get to
She's the
retire
LeBron of tennis.
at 41, bro.
Her endorsements is fucking crazy.
Could you imagine retiring at 41? 41. And then you retire saying, "Oh, I have to retire because my wife's complaining about raising the family and it's too much for her. So now I'm retiring to shut her up. Fuck my kids."
Damn it. That's basically like what she sounds like what she's trying to say at the end of it.
Yeah.
Damn it. I hate it here.
I wish I could play till 51.
What the hell?
But then what would her excuse be at 51? Oh, I have to retire because women's bodies don't hold up as well as men. No matter what, she would have found an excuse.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Saltiness, man.
Salty.
Okay, well, I just wanted to put that out there because that was on my phone, and now I can put my phone down. But it's just when I read that, in my head, I'm just thinking, why does everything have to be about fucking sex now, dude? Why does everything, if a man doesn't, a woman doesn't, it's sexist. If a woman doesn't, a man doesn't, it's sexist. It's just, can we not admit, okay, can we agree? Do babies come out of our penises?
Yes. Cold-heartedly. We are
The same.
the same. Our bodies work just like yours. We bleed once a month. We take birth control pills.
Okay, fuck off, bro. Oh, if I was a woman, I would never take birth control pills. Fuck that.
Some people do it just to gain weight.
To gain weight?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it helps you gain weight.
Last time
it
No,
lowers your lowers something to help you gain weight.
Oh yeah, it throws your body hormones completely off.
Yeah, that too.
Bro, you're just so nonchalant. Like, yeah, that fucked up, really horrible thing. Yeah, that too. No biggie.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh my God, the worst was talking to this girl, and
At
she
work?
just got on birth control
At work or just in general?
in general.
Okay.
I was talking to her, and she just got onto birth control. Bro, no lie. She called me crying, but was laughing at the same time.
About how horrible or good?
She just, in general. I said,
Oh, the hormones?
Yeah. I was like, hello? She was like, hi, how are you? I miss you. I'm like, why are you crying? She's
Dude.
like, I don't know. I said, I don't know what to do.
But did you know she just started birth control at that point?
After that, I was like, why are you crying? She's like, I don't know. Like, after like 10 minutes, she finally stopped crying. She's laughing and all this about her crying. And then she's like, maybe it's because I just started my birth control and, my hormones is just all over the place. I'm just taking stuff personally and everything is just...
But that's not normal, dude.
Like, are you okay? What?
Can you imagine if guys started taking...
Oh, my God. There'll be so many people dead.
Exactly.
There'll be so much rage in the world. Something.
Dude, every woman that I talked to who took birth control, it was a headache.
Sheesh.
Dude, I honestly believe now more than ever, if you take birth control, your woman is guaranteed to be 10 times worse. I don't care what the starting base is, 10 times worse.
Yeah.
So if she's a hot mess before taking the pill, oh, good luck. You might as well fuck other women because you're not getting it from her.
Oh, what? You're going to hear the worst of it if you even say anything, though.
I know.
Oh, you just want to fuck other people, huh? What, am I not pretty enough? Huh? What? You don't
I'm
think
not
I'm
skinny
attractive
enough?
anymore?
Yeah.
Huh? What, am I fat? Like, all I said was, I don't even know what to say. Like, all I said was, your hair is nappy. Like,
All I
what?
said is, I want to bust a nut tonight.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do it. So what? You're gonna go to the next bitch? All I said was okay.
Dude, it's just birth control is when you if anybody actually looks up the actual studies that took years actually observing women on birth control and just not the personality differences but the actual physical reactions.
Yeah.
I don't know how if any woman reads those studies and they come out saying, "Oh yeah, I still want to take birth control," I wouldn't want to mess with you anyways. I don't know. Just so you could fuck a man raw? Maybe you just I don't know. It's called look up your cycle and know when you're freaking releasing an egg, and then just don't fuck raw. Then, dude, I just don't. Okay.
I mean, but I would say for other females, it's Mostly just not. They're not ready to get pregnant, so they don't even want to take that chance.
Then why are you fucking raw, bro? And yo, I want to be.
Sex is amazing. That's why.
No, I want to say this because this is coming from a guy where I used to fully believe in abortion no matter what. Fully believe. Yo, if it meant I could nut in a woman and she's not getting pregnant, sign me up. That's how I used to be. Now I'm looking at it from, I'm trying to look out for the woman. Why the fuck? Besides one. Okay, so the pro, you won't get pregnant when you're ovulating. Okay.
Right.
The cons, you gain weight. Your hormone balance is guaranteed to get fucked up. Your period literally might change, which is never a good thing.
Definitely
It might
does.
be a good thing in the sense, oh, you're not bleeding. But think about it. If you're not bleeding, that means your pussy isn't cleaning itself. If your pussy isn't cleaning yourself, that means it's staying dirty with old bacteria. By the way, guys, if you're fucking pussy that doesn't go through periods, you're fucking dirty pussies. And if she's a hoe, that means that a lot of the guy's bacteria is staying in her pussy. So you're literally fucking other dudes' bacteria. Just want to throw that shit out there.
This is true.
And then what did we just talk about? The fucking mood swings, the incoherence of what is being said. They exaggerate everything. And by the way, some women exaggerate shit to begin with. Now you put them on the pill?
I mean, it could be the shot
Birth
Or-
control.
in general. Yeah.
If it's not a condom of birth control, then it's bad birth control. Yo, and you
Sure.
can make the case that the shot's even worse because it's more powerful, it's more potent.
Yeah.
Because it's only once every 6 months or once a year? Some
It's every
crazy
6 months.
Yeah, some crazy shit like that.
Yep.
Hey, to each their own.
We're
Hey, I'm
definitely
just going
not-
to say this. Guys, if you have the balls to nut in a woman, you better have the balls to take care of a kid.
This is true.
That's why when I nut, I'm ready. Yo, give me those 8 kids.
12.
12. No, it's... See, this is my game plan. I'm starting with 8.
You're starting with 8.
Yeah.
That is beyond me.
Then I'm
You already lost me when you said kids.
more than one.
Yeah. I was about to say when you said more than one, but I was like, no, kids in general.
Yeah, I want an empire, bro. When I say I want an empire, I mean that in every aspect of the word.
You know, I do want to say I do want probably I want kids, but I want to just skip past
The first few years.
13 years.
Oh, 13. That's
just
even,
let me just give me straight to puberty. You know?
Well, to be fair, depending on which path you want to go down, you can make the case that some of the most impactful fathers are the fathers who aren't there that often. I'm not saying who aren't responsible, but I'm saying who aren't there often.
Yeah.
Because modern society, especially in the West, has confused the concept of a father and a second mother.
Yeah.
And the best way to put it, what gets us going most? The stuff that is always available to us, or the stuff that we have to work for, and the stuff that is special occasions?
Yeah, the work for one.
Okay, so if we're men and that's what attracts us, why wouldn't that attract children? By the way, my father, never in my life, but if he popped up just once a year and he gave my mom child support, my outlook on him would be completely different.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Yeah, I can see that.
I didn't need a man in my life like my mom. I just needed a father figure who, if hard times came or if I needed advice, I could hit up.
Yeah.
And not that fake shit like, oh, you could technically call me and then I can only get a hold of you every once in a while. Or, yeah, I could talk to you, but if I need to meet you or I need money because you are a father, you're supposed to support your fucking family. Oh, I figured that out. And you never hear back about that. So, yeah, I've been thinking about that. A father, the way society in the Western culture perceives fathers, I don't think is actually what children need as a father. So, I don't think that's out of the possibility, bro. So I think you can have 8 kids.
Oh, no. I cannot. I will not. I will say kids in plural for 2, maybe 3.
So just a couple, maybe a few.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just want a son to be like, you're taking boxing. I need you to learn how to protect yourself and your little sister, if it's a little sister or a little brother or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a girl to be like, I'm going to go buy this for you because I just think you deserve it. And then I also just need a girl to be like, a daughter to be like,
Every father deserves a daughter.
yeah, because you need that little soft spot. That's
Daddy's
my
little girl.
little soft spot, you
Yeah.
know. But I also need her to be tough in some type of way too. Oh, you're taking some sport. I need you to be competitive. I need you to have that drive. I need that.
If I
need you to have that.
If I have daughters, I want them to go into. They need to learn a martial art and gymnastics.
Martial art, I don't really care for it if they do. But if they do, go ahead. But I would definitely say like gymnastics, volleyball.
No, fuck volleyball. Because you have to be tall normally. I know I'm having short children. So maybe for you.
Yeah, I would say cheerleading.
Dude, I want gymnastics.
Something.
Because
Ballet.
Dance is a good one. Yeah,
Yeah.
ballet. But I said gymnastics because, people don't realize how strong gymnasts are.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not saying this from a perverted perspective, but I want my daughters to be good looking so they could attract the highest value man. So I want my daughters to have thick thighs, big hamstrings, and a fat fucking ass. And every gymnast I've ever seen, no matter how skinny, no matter how short they are fucking thick. And it's straight muscle. Straight muscle.
For as much as they fucking train, they better.
And they train so young, too.
Yeah, definitely. So ballet or gymnastics?
Ballet. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. Gymnastics, ballet, and boxing. Yep, that's it. Because people don't realize this. If you know how to do ballet, your footwork for boxing is already set.
Yeah, you got to be light on your feet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Empire. Let's go.
Definitely.
And by the way, I already know none of my children are going to be talented, but they're going to have a dedication, a hunger out here, unlike any other.
They could be talented.
Okay, let me rephrase that. I'm going to look at them as they're talentless, just so I could prepare them with a mindset of a bum.
Hey,
like they have to start out.
You might have an NBA star in your hands. You never know, man.
There was that 157 dude for the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah.
And he could dunk. That shit still blows my mind.
Ball something. I forgot his name.
Yeah, with the 00 or whatever.
Bugsy Moles.
Bugsy something.
Bugsy something.
It's so funny we have phones and we're trying to think this off this. See, this is what people had to do before the internet. You know? They had to remember.
Yeah.
Just not look shit up.
I think it's Bugsy Moles, though. He was on Space Jam.
Yes, he was. Yep.
He was nice, too. Was it a Charlotte?
Yeah, Charlotte Hornet. That was when they were good.
Why am I thinking he... Oh, it was Charlotte. I was about to say, why am I thinking he was on the Knicks?
Yeah, it was before Michael Jordan purchased them. And then Michael Jordan purchased them, and they became the Bobcats, and then the Hornets went to New Orleans.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the way teams move is just so strange.
So strange. Because how the hell do you get the Buffalo Braves to go all the way to L.A.
and then they get called the Clippers?
The Clippers.
But it's so weird, though. This is the weirdest part, too.
I think somebody bought them out, though. I think that's what it was.
Is that depending on how the teams go, the new team can still have the records of the old team.
And the logo.
Or it could be the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm. It's so weird.
Because technically, the Tennessee Titans still have all the records of when they were the Houston Oilers.
Mm-hmm. I do want them to get a team in Vegas, get a basketball team in like Vegas or something around there.
Supposedly the rumors are Vegas and Seattle.
Ooh. 2 new teams would be pretty dope. How many teams
Will
is
be
it now?
dope?
It's like 32.
No, it's 30. They want to go for 32,
32.
like the NFL.
Okay.
I don't know. They add 2 more teams. It's already... You already, in the NBA, you have the haves and the have-nots.
Yeah, but they got to have it separate. You can't have 2 new teams in the West. Can't have 2 new teams in the East.
Oh, so that's probably why they were saying that it might not be Seattle. It might be Vegas and then some team
They need
on the East
like,
Coast.
yeah, they need like, damn, I'm trying to think of a major city that's in the East.
Yeah, I'm blanking. I know off
Connecticut.
I know off the top of my head, but I can't think
I
about
want
it.
to say, yeah, they got Chicago, they got Miami, they got New York.
They can't
got
do New England.
They got 2 teams in New York.
Because they got Boston.
Yeah. Can't do New England. Maryland?
Does Tennessee have a basketball team? Nashville?
No. The Spurs is technically Texas.
And then where's Memphis? We sound so ignorant
Memphis
right
is in the West.
now. Okay, so yeah, Tennessee, Nashville. Maybe Nashville.
Maybe.
The city of music.
Nashville. Is that the East? Is that on the East?
Yeah, it's in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. That's like,
South.
yeah.
It's west of Georgia.
That's too close.
So it's a what?
Miami and Atlanta.
Atlanta is close to Orlando.
It is. But it's like 2 teams in our Florida
Bro,
already.
they got 2 teams in New Jersey. I mean in
They
New York.
They got 3 teams in LA. They got 2 teams in Florida. They got 2 teams in Texas.
They technically have 4 teams in Cali because of Sacramento and
Oh yeah,
Golden State.
yeah. So I guess you're right. Make it possible.
Yeah, different state at least.
Yeah, but they definitely need another East team. Definitely. If they do another West.
How was your week? 50 minutes in.
So far my week is going.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's not nothing to really complain about, I would say. I'm doing my overtime here and there.
That's good. Make that money as you can.
And then, casually working. Like I said, I switched from where I was at to where I am now. So it's like I can actually just work and just work.
Oh, that's good. No drama.
Yeah. Until that guy comes over and talks to me. Because he's literally right next to me. It's like I went from, like, me and him was on the same oven. So it's like I was on the far end, so now I'm in the middle. So, like, I went from now I'm, like, in the middle, and he's on the other side of me.
Okay, good. So there's space.
Yeah. So me and him was on the far end. So me and him switched. I gave him this one, and now I'm in the middle.
Okay.
So, but he's literally right next to me, like where I can see him.
Oh, he probably be staring you down, licking his lips.
Probably.
Look at that
but
milk chocolate.
I don't pay attention. I don't. I'm not even supposed to have my AirPods in. I have my AirPods in.
Yo, do fuck that.
Bro, I'm watching One Piece. I watch One Piece on Netflix to hurry up and catch up.
Mm-hmm.
And I play music here and there, or I'm watching a movie. I just watched the whole trilogy of Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah,
On
because
Stars. I just be in my own time, man.
Quick question. Where does the deep dish pizza come from?
Detroit.
Really?
Yep.
Where is that?
Where's Detroit?
No. Where did you get that information?
I got it from somewhere, but I know the deep dish is originally from Detroit.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Continue about your week.
But, yeah, my week was pretty good. All I had to do is work. Essentially. But, yeah, everything was good, guys, as far as that. But I don't know if you heard of Jets Pizza.
Yeah, the deep dish was invented in Chicago.
Oh, I heard Detroit.
Yeah, because a lot of dumb people are spreading that rumor.
That it's from Detroit?
Yes,
Oh.
and it's not.
Originated from Chicago. Good to know.
Detroit has their own version of the deep dish, but the deep dish itself,
Comes from Chicago.
yes.
I think I heard that too, though. But I think I heard of Detroit more common than Chicago.
Well, the reason why I asked, because somebody I work with was spreading that information, and I never heard that, and I thought maybe I got my facts wrong. And I looked it up just like I did now because I thought maybe I looked up the wrong, and I went to multiple sources just now, and no, it's Chicago. The point I'm trying to say is you would be surprised how many people try to give you information as if it's fact, like they did their own research, and it turns out
It's bullshit.
yeah, because they didn't do the research, they heard it from somebody that they thought they could trust.
So I just did the same thing. That's
Yeah,
cool.
but you're not going around promoting it as if it's a fact.
This is true.
I asked you.
This is true.
The person I work with was eating pizza, and then he just randomly said, "Hey, you know where deep dish comes from?" Just like I did, and I didn't say anything because I don't like talking to this dude.
No,
and then,
seriously.
And
I
then,
understand.
and then he answered his own question saying, "It's from Detroit." And then that's when I had a smart ass comment say, "Really? I thought Chicago." And he says, "Many people think it's from Chicago, but it's actually Detroit." And he was making it sound so profound, so intellectual, so factual.
That
I'm like,
he made it sound like he actually had the facts.
yes.
The facts.
And just a quick Google search, I was on my phone. I'm like, huh. I didn't even tell him. I wanted him to live in his lies because I just don't give a fuck. But then when you looked at me with such confidence, I was thinking maybe the site I went to was wrong. And then as you were talking about your week, I looked up multiple other sites. And it's Chicago, 1943.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
I like deep dish pizza.
I have to be in the mood for it. I'm always been a thin person, a thin crust, because you could taste more of the pizza. I like to have a lot of flavors.
I like to get full.
Well, that's why you like the deep dish.
I like to get full. Give me about 2 deep dishes.
And you're good.
And I'm good. It depends on how big they is, too. I might just need one.
But I could eat a whole thin, bro.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't fill you up.
Yeah.
That's why when I get the thin, I get the meat lovers. I get the Hawaiian. I get my plain cheese. Four cheeses, by the way, just not mozzarella. No, I need.
farting up a storm.
No, I don't. My body processes the cheese, especially if it's that good cheese, not that processed bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but then I just wanted to say, I just don't like people who just talk out of their ass.
They just be shitting all over the place.
Yes, man. And it goes back to women. You guys are making me and my brothers, who are good men, just automatically seem like idiots because you're a dumbass. This is why I don't talk. Like, a woman comes up to me and is like, okay. Most of the time I don't talk because I don't know what's going on right now.
True.
And
True.
you know how I talk out my ass in the sense of whatever's on my head or coming out my ass, I'm literally going to say. So I just be quiet. Less drama. But hey, if a woman wants to suck your cock,
I'm going to let her do it. You know? Who am I to stop her? You know?
No, but this is the real question, though. Obviously, if you're attracted to her, then it's a much easier decision. But what if it's only
An ugly bitch? Who am I to stop her? It's just head, you know? It's not like you're counting it as a body. It's just oral. You know? She want to slob on my knob. She want to...
okay?
Give me the gulp 3000.
Since you said that, what man would you respect more? A man who has a body count of 10.
Mm-hmm.
He fucked 10 women.
Mm-hmm.
Or a man who has a body count of 0 but got head from 1,000 women.
Head from 1,000 women.
So does body count really count?
No.
Okay.
To get head from 1,000 women, it's crazy, bro.
Yo, people don't realize this.
It's
if you
crazy.
get head from a woman, that's the ultimate power move.
Not only that, bro, you have no bodies and you got head, nothing but head. You're the GOAT. You're the fucking GOAT.
Oh, are you looking at it from the perspective? All he needed was head. Like they weren't even worthy of.
Bro, you know how many people, me personally, I get head. Obviously, it's not common for me. I'm not going to say I don't. It's not common for me to nut from head. But after I get head, I'm horny. So obviously, I want to fuck.
You want to bust that nut.
Exactly. You get head.
And you don't fuck any of them?
And you don't fuck any of them? Which means you're actually coming from these heads.
Or you got such willpower that you don't want to fuck.
Or that.
Yeah.
Or that. And it's like...
It's literally a power play. You just want to be able to say, she sucked your dick.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to fuck.
You be like, oh, you had sex with her? No. I just got head. Oh.
And it's only the baddest woman, too, which is even bigger power play.
And then most women, they be like, no, I just sucked his dick. That is...
Yo, I'm going to say this right now. When I have a daughter, when you're listening to this 20 years from now, you better not give head to any man you are not fucking. I don't give a fuck what any person says. Head is the most violating thing a woman can fucking do, can give. You know why?
Are you letting him fuck in your house?
I still need to process that.
Because if you think about it, they won't sneak out. You know, they won't end up pregnant because you're
Theoretically.
there. Theoretically.
Yes.
You know, there's safety. They're safe.
But that's only assuming. Dude, when you really think about this, bro, when you give your mouth to genitals, there is no going back.
Oh, yeah, no.
You put your mouth on a cock.
Bacteria.
And especially if you're at the age where you're still friendly with your parents and you're still greeting them in a very, very intimate way, you're now spreading this man's bacteria to my face.
Yeah.
There is nothing more disrespectful than that.
Yep.
That's why I know the moment my daughter stops greeting me a certain type of way, because I'm going to be a very intimate family. Once she stops greeting me a certain way, that's when I'm automatically know subconsciously. Damn.
She's sucking that dick.
Yes. But as long as
she actually loves him. Or she could.
As long as she loves him and they're intimate and they're doing more than just head, I won't be able to hate. But if I can't have a daughter, I can't know that the first thing she did was give head. It's just, no, my daughters are going to give up the pussy first. If you give up the pussy, then I know he's worthy of head.
Okay.
Because the reason why I say this, bro, the pussy was made to be invaded.
True.
The mouth was not. The mouth was made for food, not cock. Or vagina, depending how you want to go.
Sheesh. I don't know, bro. I don't even know if I can be okay with my little girl having sex, let alone in my house. You know how like those TV shows, like I don't know if you ever watched Riverdale.
I've seen clips.
Bro, they're fucking in their parents' house. Like all the time. They're sleeping over their boyfriend or girlfriend's house all the time. But yet these are the high schoolers, supposed to be high schoolers. And it's like, as a parent, they're fucking.
I want to be clear.
I don't know if I can be okay with that all the time.
I'm going to be a very open father because honesty is trust. Trust is strength. With that being said, if I can sense the disrespect of you fucking and I know, I don't care why I know. If I just know, there's one thing to subconsciously, if I know and I can bring people over and they know, somebody's getting their ass whooped.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because now you're being disrespectful.
Thank you. You could be fucking right next to me, but if I don't know, I can't be mad. And it's in the household, so I know you two are safe.
Yeah.
But when I know, and the key thing is when you're not trying to cover it up. Like, let's say I have a rule. Fuck in the house, I feel better. But I can't 100% know. If you're just randomly moaning.
Loud as fuck, being disrespectful. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to. I'm the man. I can't. I have to put my foot down sometime. Because then if I'm letting you do that, now I'm going to be like all these other freaking rich white people where the kids don't fuck out of here, man. That kid is going to a fucking hospital before he disrespects me.
Yeah.
And I know for damn sure that's how it's going to go with you.
Oh, word. You want to fuck in my house? Be prepared to dig this body up. Because that man's not going anywhere.
Oh, my God.
What? You want my girl fucking in my house? Oh, yeah. Expect to make sure to have an extra shovel because you're helping me now. You want to disrespect me? Now you're going to respect me. Dig. 6 feet, remember. Me and you. Damn, if I go to jail, you going too now.
I know. On a serious note,
I wouldn't take my girl go to jail, but she helped me dig that fucking that graveyard.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get a phone call after, be like, yo, brother, I need to make sure that I went over all my X's and O's. Can you come over and make sure everything's spot clean?
That shit. What? Clothes is burnt. Both of ours. The sheets. I want no DNA in the house.
And to emphasize, it's the disrespect of this. We're talking about the disrespect.
Yep. You want to disrespect me? Now he's gone.
But to be fair, in this scenario, hypothetically, we will have raised daughters to where they won't even allow a situation like this to happen. Theoretically speaking.
If I have a daughter.
Yes, if you have a daughter. When I have a daughter.
Who knows if I'm having kids? Right now, to this day.
Do you even know?
There's a lot of people that suspect I'm going to have a kid, but they do not know. I low-key am just not mentally prepared to have a kid.
Oh, technically, I'm not mentally prepared either.
I'm not even financially, but I can get financially ready. That's not the problem.
Yo, that's overrated, bro.
Yeah, that's not the problem, though.
It's not. You know why? Africa.
But
No. I'm being serious. If people in Africa could raise children, then you could raise children on any budget.
Yeah, but
budget is the most. When people say I can't have a kid because of my budget, you're lame. I don't want to hear that. That's an excuse.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to say mentally, yo, I'm with you, bro. I talk all this shit. I'm gonna have an empire. Any man who says they're prepared to have a kid is full of shit. Unless you were reincarnated and you remember your past life where you had kids, no man who doesn't have kids is ready for kids. Even if they raised all their siblings, having kids is just the next level because there's that emotional attachment, unlike siblings. You're never fully ready. And then for an only child like me, I'm fucked, bro. My first child, fucked. I can guarantee it. But I'm going to man up, and it's going to be a beautiful thing.
Oh, yeah. Now, if I slip up and have a kid, I'm, oh, no. But I'm going to do what I got to do because I did it.
Because you're a man.
So
you're not a punk bitch.
But if I want to have a planned kid, oh, yeah, take your time. Don't wait on me.
Yo, there's no. You got a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. If I want to plan.
We're not women, so we don't have to rush, technically.
But
at the same time, we don't want to be having our first kid at 40.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be the granddad.
For me, probably be like 35.
Yeah.
Latest.
But before we end this show, I do want to say this. Last episode, I talked about people driving over speed bumps at 1 mile per hour.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is a new trend, but I'm getting really irked about this shit because it happened again this week. And for a second, I thought it was the same dude, but it was a woman, so I couldn't blame her. Well, I still blamed her, but I couldn't blame her for the previous situation. I just don't understand why and bro, it's not even those fucked up speed bumps where it's the sharp squared ones. It's those humps, the ones that you can actually glide over. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, literally, I can walk faster than you're driving right now. Why the fuck are you going literally 1 mile per hour over a speed bump? I don't get it. It just...
I don't even know why so many speed bumps, truthfully.
Dude, you know why? Because of fucking Byron Brown. When he was trying to get reelected, he went on the east side doing all this fucking bullshit, and now he has speed bumps in the hood. Like, really? You're going to put...
all over the place. It's a lot. Especially in the area of Suffolk and...
Yes.
That whole area.
Yes.
Yeah. From what street is that? From Delavan,
All the way up in
like Suffolk, Delavan, all the way down to what is that street near? What is that street?
because there's a whole bunch
It's
of
near UB.
Oh, you're talking about that. There's a whole bunch of speed bumps near MLK, and it starts on Fillmore, and it goes all the way down until at least Jefferson.
Yep. Well, no. This is not speed bumps near me.
No, not near. No, not near you. I'm saying you have to go past MLK, but it's before. It's before Delavan.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of speed bumps over there, and it's just I already know why they're here. They're here so you don't hit kids, but.
True.
Dude, I'm so sick of this safety bullshit, dude. No, you've known me. I've been saying for the longest time, this might be fucked up. I say this for cats. If your cat is dumb enough to be in the middle of a road when a bright, speeding object is coming down and it's just laying there, I'm not going to get in a car accident because of a fucking street cat.
True.
It's the same thing with these dumbass deer. You see an object coming, they're on the right side. Instead of going into the fields, what do? They cut across the street. And this is why nature does not progress, because they're fucking retarded.
You can't say that on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
So apologize.
I'm sorry. Not. Oh, man. You have anything else to say? This was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, it was.
It really wasn't an episode at all, but it was shit talking.
I just have one quick thing. Would you guys wear this on a shirt? Like, it don't have to be big. It don't have to be like
It
a
could be
big
like
logo.
it
It could be
could-
like a small little emblem, like
Exactly.
a chest thing, you know, or like in the back of a shirt, like
Oh,
where
how
the
they do at
neck-
the top?
Yeah, it could be like a small little emblem right there. If you guys would wear that, comment, please. It's very good to know. It's just I just want to know. But other than that, I will say this was a good episode. This is episode 165. But, we got to end it on a good note. So we're going to go ahead and tap into the 5 Rhino Thruster. Number 1, go ahead and like this video. You guys, thank you for tapping in. So if you watch this, go ahead. Hit that like, baby. Number 2, go ahead and subscribe because, you watch this. So it's like you might as well just go ahead and subscribe. Number 3, go ahead and hit that share button for me, baby. Actually, that's the bell. Hit that bell. I definitely fucked that up. Yeah, baby. Go ahead and hit that bell.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
So you get all for notifications whenever we post, baby. Yay, yay. Number 4, go ahead and share. That's the right one, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the right one right there. But go ahead and share on every social media. We are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And also, if you click that link in the description, you can go ahead and tap over to locals.com.
Real quick, what you just did was no different than when you think you're slipping your dick in the pussy and you accidentally slip it in the butt because the butt is so juiced out because the woman is so wet that everything is flowing. So he's like, oh, this is pretty wet. So you stick it in. She's like, oh. It's like, no, that's the butthole. It's like, oh, my bad. Slip it back on. And then boom. It's like, oh, this is much wetter than I thought. So that's what we just mixed it up. It's not a you, it's a us.
Yeah.
But we rusty, so
Yeah.
well, we're not rusty because we're actually being very consistent.
But yeah, also number 5, go ahead and comment on any and everything. Also, comment if you want that on a shirt. Just because. He finished. You know what that means. LOPH.
Cadoodle.
Peace. Well, since you already stuck around, go ahead and subscribe. Newest video. Most recommended. And our famous dick pic.